Are your pants on now?
Yes, my friend Melissa, so she's going to get a hold of her friend Joe.
Okay, well, put it this way. You got about less than 5 minutes for her to make that decision. If not, I'm going to end up probably impounding your car and you can go to his house, okay?
Oh my God, please.
Alright?
And she said she's an ordained minister.
Did you put your pants on? Were you going to put your pants on?
Minister, please tell me right now. Melissa said he was.
I don't know. Are you going to put your...
God.
Do you have a problem with me looking in the car to make sure there's no marijuana so I can smell it? Can I look in your car and make sure there's no marijuana?
Oh my God, you can look in this car. I am a nurse.
Okay.
There's nothing
Can you do me a favor and stand right about here for me? Where my light is?
Yes.
Can you stand or can you not? You were going to be putting them on a couple minutes ago, so...
No, I had a skirt on.
Where's your skirt at?
I don't know, it's in this car, but I was driving, he was driving, I was driving.
Your skirt is in the car? I do not see your skirt.
I don't either. What did he say?
Okay. Do me a favor, come on, stand out here for me, right, Melissa?
Look.
You don't want to kick that shoe. There you go. That'd probably be better here. I'll throw your shoe on the floor for you.
Yeah.
You can just leave that there, that's fine. Do me a favor. Hang on.
Ex-husband.
Hang on, right there in the corner of the car for me, okay?
That's okay.
That's all right. There's no reason for you to be sorry. I heard you.
Hold permission. I don't...
If I bring you a highly intoxicated chick, did you drop her off in the hotel for me so she can get a hotel room? This dude picked this chick up in the bar, okay? She's just slam wasted. He's a 179, so he's going. But she doesn't want to go to his house.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. Alright. Come on with me. Come on, Melissa. I need you to hop out.
Yes, sir. Let me get my stuff.
You got everything?
Yes, I'm okay.
Alright.
Right here. Look at makeup.
It's right next to you. Right there.
Okay, give her this, sir. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. I know, you even misplaced it. Come on with me. I know. You'll get it straightened out. You'll get it straightened out. I need you to come with me, Melissa.
I know you need me to get out of this car right now.
I know you.
I'm going to see you right now. I hope I'm my cigarettes because I'm stuck in the able right now.
I'll get you one.
I'm sorry, I'm so into it.
That's okay.
Just a college officer.
Tell me what your first recall is after leaving Captain Lou's.
It's so hard to remember because everything is so blurry and being on the side of the road.
You do remember that?
Very, very vaguely, yes.
Lay down in one of the beds that was in that room.
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember doing that, or?
No.
Okay. Did there come a point in time, or do you have any memory of the officer returning to the hotel room?
No.
Okay. When is your next memory of seeing the officer there in the hotel room, if at all?
The next memory I have is he was on top of me, having intercourse.
And sir, you are Erich Fritz?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're here today with your attorney, Mr. Grable. Have you had a full and complete opportunity to consult with him?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you face today a possible maximum penalty of 15 years in prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you ready for sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
As a police officer who took an oath to protect and serve the community, what you did to me was wrong. You raped me. You knew I was highly intoxicated, yet you used that as a selfish opportunity My life has been forever changed. Every aspect of my life has been affected. My children have struggled. My friends, family, and loved ones have watched me through a year of hell. I can't see a police vehicle without feeling fear or be reminded of what happened. I made a poor decision to have too many drinks, putting myself in a vulnerable position. I don't remember leaving the bar that night, but my friends had arranged for another person to drive my car as I was far too intoxicated. I had no idea the driver was also intoxicated and would get pulled over by a police officer.
Mr. Fritz, anything you wish to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. First, I'd like to apologize to my friends and family who I've actually let down. I'd also like to apologize for my coworkers who I embarrassed by my decisions. I'd also like to apologize to the people of Cobra Township for my actions that night. And I absolutely would like to apologize for Ms. McMillan for my horrific decision of offering her a hotel room. I never should offer her a hotel room in the first place. It never should happen. I never should put her in that situation.
Thank you, sir.
You took a law enforcement oath of honor to protect and to serve and to uphold the highest of ethical standards. Instead, you preyed upon and exploited and damaged a woman who was entirely helpless due to excessive intoxication. Even more disturbing to this court is the fact that you used your badge and the authority and power it grants you as a means to implement your criminality. You betrayed her, you betrayed your fellow officers, you betrayed mightily the public trust all of us had in you.
For sentencing, do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer for sentencing today? Thank you. And have you had this?
You know, there's a family behind here. An unfair, you know, it's a year. It's a year and 5 probation. It's not going to compare to what my mom has gone through, what our family has gone through, what we've lost in a year. We've bonded in a year. We've gotten closer, but I'm thankful that they took this seriously and that what needed to get done got done. It's out there, and he's not going to be a police officer anymore.
Van Buren County judge sentenced a former police officer to a year in jail and 5 years probation. This after he reportedly sexually assaulted a woman after arresting her boyfriend. 24-hour News 8's Marvis Herring was in the courtroom today for the sentencing. He joins us live with an update right now. Marvis?
Well, Sue, the judge called Erich Fritz's actions despicable before sentencing the former Covert Township police officer. And just a few moments ago, the alleged victim in this case gave a very tearful testimony and statement ahead of that sentencing. Erich Fritz will spend the next 364 days at the county jail. We told you last month that he pleaded no contest to 1 count of unlawful imprisonment, and Fritz also accepted a plea deal that dropped multiple sex crime charges and 1 count of kidnapping. The victim, who we are not naming, was riding in her boyfriend's car when Fritz stopped him for drunk driving last July. Investigators say Fritz, a married man, dropped the drunk female off at a hotel in Paw Paw, locked up her boyfriend, then returned to the hotel after his work shift and sexually assaulted her. She spoke in court just a little while ago.
What you did to me was wrong. You raped me. You knew I was highly intoxicated, yet you used that as a selfish opportunity. My life has been forever changed. Every aspect of my life has been affected.
And today in court, Erich Fritz apologized to his family and the Covert Township community. He joined that department just 2 months before that incident. Live in studio control, Marvis Herring, 24-hour News 8.
Former officer Erich Fritz convicted on a charge of unlawful imprisonment. Former Covert Township police officer Erich Fritz was sentenced today to spend a year in the county jail and then 5 years on probation. News Channel 3 was in the courtroom as he was led away in handcuffs after the sentence was handed down. Fritz was originally charged with rape and kidnapping, after pulling over a man and woman for drunken driving in July 2016. Michigan State Police said Fritz took the man to jail, but drove the woman to a hotel where they had sex. Fritz admitted to having sex with the woman, and his attorney said it was consensual. The woman, and police said it was rape. In June, Fritz accepted a plea deal, and was convicted on a charge of unlawful imprisonment. Speaking in court today, Fritz apologized to his fellow officers, his family, the community, and the victim. The judge had some harsh words for him. Rarely has this court encountered a more despicable turn of events than the one you orchestrated on July 9, 2016, Van Buren County Circuit Court Judge Kathleen Brickley said. You preyed upon and exploited and damaged a woman. A woman who was entirely helpless due to excessive intoxication. The woman also addressed the court as part of the sentence. Wiping tears from her eyes, she described the pain she's been through over the past year. As a police officer who took an oath to protect and serve the community, what you did to me was wrong, she said. You raped me. You knew I was highly intoxicated, yet you used that as a selfish opportunity.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.